All right, are we live? We live yet? Let's find out. Uh, yes, we are. Welcome to another episode of Market Pulse with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you a little later this morning. Normally, I end my streams around this time to get ready for the trading day. But I don't know, the morning got away from me this morning a little bit. So we're going to start this off almost as the market opens. So that means I will stay with you through market open. I will stay through 10 a.m. and I will see if we are having a 10 a.m. reversal. Let me pull out your live chat, guys, and we go from there. In the meantime, I will simply do some screen share. Still in isolation, of course. You are watching the futures of the S&P 500 as they go to a new breakout high. As crazy as this seems, here go the futures. Here goes the US stock market to a new swing high. All right, live chat is still loading. Don't know what's taking it so long, but we will watch these futures as the charts or as the live chat loads, and there it is. All right, let me grab that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That back? Yeah, that's back. Okay, screwed that up a bit. All right, I already have my brokerage account open, and the reason for that is, because I plan to exit my long exposure either today or tomorrow and hold on to the short side of my exposure. We're going to take a look at everything today. I'm going to take a look at VIX as well, but we will, of course, start with the S&P 500. We have one more candle. I'm going to wait for this one more candle to start. It's going to start in 30 seconds. And this was the prior high. That was the prior high right there. And we have now exceeded that prior high in the pre-market. We need to exceed that high in a live trading market. So that's the other thing that needs to happen. All right, 3, 2, 1, and here we go with a brand new candle in the S&P futures, and there it is. So in 10 minutes, the stock market is going to open, and we will see if we will make a new high. I believe that we will. Okay, let's take a look at the big picture. Here's the big picture of the S&P 500, and right now we are about to open above this line right here. So we're going to open on a new swing high, which in a way is kind of good. It's bad if you're positioned to the short side of the market, which I am not. I will mention the VIX real quick. Let me go to the VIX. This was Tesla. So here's the full VIX, not the tradable version. This is the actual VIX. So the VIX gave us a 9 right there, which normally is a nice buying opportunity, and I trust the sequential. Not every trade is going to succeed, and we know that. So going long off the 9 gives you a profitable trade for about half a day on Monday, okay? After that, the Monday candle closes as a red 1 and lower than the low of the 9. That's a problem. It's still being supported by the moving average, and it's still being supported by the setup trend line. Right now, both of those things are broken. So everything that this 9 represents to bounce the market ends with the close of this candle here. Now, here is a challenge to the trader. The challenge to the trader is when to end the trade. The longest you should wait, or let me not say you, let me say me. The longest I would wait to dump a bad trade is at the end of this candle, at the end of the candle. So it's a trade. It's my discretion where to cut bait on this trade. I would wait for 10 a.m. That's what well, not 10 a.m. I would wait for the 10 a.m. reversal, potentially. So I probably would not wait till the very end of the day, because by the end of the day, the VIX could be down here, and that could be a very painful for my portfolio, no matter how risk averse I am. But the stop loss on this trade is being hit right now. The stop loss is being hit right now. Oops, I don't know what the hell happened there. This is the stop loss. It's just below the setup trend line, no matter how much you want to zoom in, okay? But those of you that took my workshops know that I don't like to do anything in the market in the first 30 minutes. That is the exception to rule number 2. Never remove the stop loss unless it's in the first 30 minutes. That's the exception. So no matter what, I am getting out of this long trade today. I didn't actually take this trade, but the setup was there for me to take this trade, but I didn't take the trade. But I'm going through as if I took the trade. So if I took this trade, I would be exiting this trade today with a loss. However, I don't know when during this trading day I would take the loss. Ideally, I would want the market to, I would want VIX to go back up, and I would exit this loss at a smaller loss, but I'm willing to take the chance of exiting at a bigger loss. But right now, according to sequential, this is a red 2 going below a red 1, going below a 9, which is bearish for the VIX. And it's below a moving average, it's below a setup trend line, and it's on 3 of the countdown. Like everything that is telling you that the VIX is going to go lower is telling you that the VIX is going to go lower. There's no like, I'm going to wait and I'm going to hope and I'm going to pray. No, that's going to lead to just more losses. Okay. So VXX is the tradable version of VIX. This is the ETF. This is the non-leveraged ETF. And this is why non-leveraged is important. Now, remember, this never actually hit a 9. So even though the VIX itself is telling you to get out, VXX, the tradable version of the ETF, may be better. It may be better. Now, the VIX also gave you a 9 sell, which VXX did not. So this will be an 8. So potentially the VIX will give you another chance to recover those losses from that trade with a better trade later this week. So I would cut my losses on this trade, and I would wait and potentially look for a better opportunity to buy in. Okay, this will open in 5 minutes, so we will take a look. Okay, oil, very, very important. Look at this. There it is. Oil is going down. So this is weird because the stock market is rising as if economic activity is going to come back, but oil is falling as if economic activity is never coming back. This is a huge, huge discrepancy in the market. Do you trust oil or do you trust the stock market? I'm going to trust oil. I'm going to go with oil here because if the economy was really recovering and if everything was going to come back to normal with a deal that says that oil production is going to get cut, you would expect oil prices to rise because there'll be a demand for oil. Airlines are going to start using oil again. Cars are going to be on the road again. But clearly, no one wants oil. So the oil traders are putting their money where their mouth is, while the equity traders are trusting the Federal Reserve. I will go with the oil traders. The drop in oil is telling me that this S&P rise is to be questioned. And I am questioning this rise. And this is why I'm kind of happy that the market is going up, because it's allowing me to exit my longs, like Tilray, like, my airline trade is still at a loss, but I might just cut it right here on the big bounce. Because I don't want to take a chance, because I don't think the economy is going to return that quickly based on what I'm seeing. Everyone's making fun of the committee that's responsible for bringing the economy back. I actually like Ivanka and Trump on that one. She might be the smartest one of them all, to be honest with you. But she might be the one. I mean that's funny. Hold on. This was the big joke last night. Committee to restart the U.S. economy. To restart U.S. economy. This was the big joke last night. Let's go to images. I misspell it. I mean, I misspell everything. Thank God for Google Translate. Where is it? Where are those pictures? Man, it was like all over Twitter. Man. Where are the dates? 6 days ago. No, we needed last night. Anyway, I think you guys saw the. I don't want to go to my Twitter feed, but it's probably there in my Twitter feed on my homepage. It was just funny. Ivanka Trump is on it. I actually like the fact that she's on it. I think she's pretty smart. I don't think Trump is an idiot either. I think Trump's pretty smart too. Yeah, I can scroll to my Twitter feed, but it's going to be hard to find. There's too much on Twitter. This was everyone's making fun of it. It doesn't matter who you put on that committee. They were going to make fun of it. Like, you could have put anyone on there. It doesn't matter. People are going to make fun of it. Anyway, I'm not going to waste time looking for it. So let's get back to this. Oil storages are full. Oil production is real. Yeah, of course. Of course. Though, to be honest with you, I can't wait to start traveling again. The moment I can go to foreign countries, I will, because I was going to take next year off from travel. But now that everyone else will be scared to travel, I want to go to the places I wanted to go to. Like, I want to go to the Great Wall of China because no one else is going to be there. I will be the only one. Oh, wait, my camera's off. I will be the only one walking around the Great Wall of China. That's exactly what I want. I will go. The moment I can go into China, I will. The moment I can go to these places. Well, I've been to Spain already. The moment I can go to Portugal, I want to go to Portugal. Same thing with Brazil. So I may have to delay my year off from travel to 2022, and I'll go back to traveling next year, because I think next year will be the best year for travel, because everyone else is going to be scared. Not only would it be cheap, you won't have to deal with 1 million tourists. So I am really looking forward to traveling next year. All right, market's open. There it is. There's our market opening candle. I talked about oil. Let's talk about silver. I'm about to exit my silver trade, guys. I love this 9. I'm looking to exit my silver trade. I don't have a trade on the gold. I do have my brokerage account open, so I'm not going to be looking at your live chat. I have some people sending me Q&A. Amazon all-time high. Yep, I'll take a look at that. Silver up 4%. Yep, I'm looking at silver now. I'm looking at my broker right now. I'm looking at my trading account. I want to exit some of my trades. I like the market to top sometime today or tomorrow, and 10 a.m. today is as good as any. So in around 30 minutes, I may be looking to exit some of my trades. We're going to see how Apache's doing. We're going to see how Tilray's doing. I'm exiting the trades that I'm making money on, and the short side, I'm going to hold on to. I have options that don't expire for a month or two, so I still have time, more like 2. I don't like to hold options into expiration. Those that have taken my options course know. And I'm going to hold on to the short side of the trade, and I'm going to exit the long side of the trade, right? Because I think the market is going to pull back. Let's look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Here's the 4-hour Bitcoin chart. See, I like this. We are in the consolidation zone. Now, once again, we have a discrepancy, because I think the market is going to turn and go down. What does that mean for Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin clearly is not breaking to new highs when the market is breaking to new highs. So while Bitcoin is correlated with the market, it's not correlated in tune with the amplitude. Let's look at the S&P. The S&P has opened, and there it is. That doesn't look like a new high yet, but I am expecting a new high by 10 a.m. Okay, a new high by 10 a.m. So I am watching the 10 a.m. reversal. If we go to, I would like to see a new high. I don't want to see a low at 10 a.m. I want to see a high at 10 a.m. So I could exit the long side of my trades. I don't really want to exit my Under Armour trade. I don't want to exit that one. Let me go to, let's look at the VIX. See what the VIX is. VIX is probably down pretty big. And I'm not entering VIX today. If anything, I'll enter VIX. We'll get a nice entry tomorrow. Hopefully the market will go higher tomorrow. It's okay if it does. I have no problem exiting my long exposure today, watching the market go higher tomorrow, and then top tomorrow or Thursday. That's perfectly fine for me. Not an issue for me. Because I think the end of this month is not going to be pretty. Just an opinion. I'm not ready to enter those trades yet. I'm just going to hold on to the short side of the trades that I currently have. All right, so I want to take a look at, well, Amazon made a new all-time high. I expect Amazon to do well. And guess when I think Amazon's going to top? It's going to top in 3 days on a 9. And earnings is coming. And I can see earnings greatly disappointing. Because while a lot of people are ordering from Amazon, a lot of people are holding back because they're worried about their jobs and they don't have enough money left over. So now I want to go to my trades. Tilray isn't doing great. I don't want to exit this trade, but I may have to. It is profitable for me, but it kind of sucks. I got in over here. I didn't get in off this 9. This was a travel day, so I got in like here. Actually, I got in like here because I got in around closer to $3 with options. I wanted to see it pop. Oh, well. I'll hold on to this. It's a break-even trade for now. I mean, can't go back any further. And Under Armour is the one I don't want to exit. Let's look at Under Armour. United, I don't really want to exit either, but I may have to. It's like Tilray. Like I'm gonna exit with a small loss, but I definitely don't want to hold it through earnings. That's for damn sure. So maybe I can get a pop that I'll exit. Like I said, 10 a.m. is where I'm looking. I got about 25 minutes. Under Armour. I don't want to exit it because this one actually looks bullish. This one is profitable for me. So I should probably exit and take the profit. Because again, I'm expecting the market to turn, and I will be overweight short once I exit some of these trades. Let's go back to silver. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Apache, that's another one. Yeah, see, Apache isn't doing too well for obvious reasons because oil is down. So while it was a really good trade, it's not doing great today. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take my profit off of, wait, that's Boeing. That's not Apache. Yeah, I caught Apache right at the lows. That was good. That was good. I caught it right off the weekly 9 right here. So if you look at the weekly chart, Boom, right there, right off the weekly 9 is what I picked up with Patchy. It's a good return. Amazon would have been a better return, but I'm not going to take a risk on Amazon. I think I got it on this day. This day or that day, I don't remember. I can check my broker, but 90%, I'll take it. Yeah, see, it's rough with oil prices going down and the economy ain't coming back. I'm definitely getting out of Apache. 100%. Gonna get out of Under Armour. I'm definitely getting out of silver and the cannabis sector. I don't know. I have to think about that one. I have to think about getting out of the cannabis sector or not. I'm also in GoPro. That one isn't going anywhere, but that one is a very long trade with anticipation. Someone's going to buy them out. I just think they're primed for a buyout. How's Canaan doing today? Oh, God, it's up on Canaan hurts. That hurts. That's a missed opportunity. Damn, that hurts. Could have had, another set of exposure to Bitcoin through Canaan. I have to stop looking at that one. I have to stop. This one hurts. Cruise ships are up well. I have no idea why. No one's going on those things anytime soon. GameStop. I haven't looked at that one in a while. Shit. GameStop was hard though. Unless this was a weekly 9 right there. GameStop would have been difficult for me to enter, even though the candle is beautiful and it wasn't a weekly 9. We were looking at GameStop as a potentially good opportunity because everyone's going to be playing video games. I'm surprised it went down this much. Those that took the GameStop trade did very well, very well. What was the return on that? Damn, 123% off the low. I mean, no one's going to buy the low, but this candle was buyable. 100%. So same as my Apache trade, 90%. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on. Look, we're consolidating. We're consolidating for 4 days in a row. Now we have a green 1. A green 2 tomorrow above a green 1 makes me bullish, but I'm worried about the stock market, guys. I'm worried that the stock market is going to turn, and there's our high, and I am going to wait till 10 a.m. I would not be trading at this time anyway. I would be just watching the market. This is why I don't trade in the first 30 minutes of trading, because look how unpredictable it is. I keep telling you, don't ever trade in the first, certainly in the first 10 minutes of trading, because the first 10 minutes of trading are crashing and then it immediately reverses, and sometimes it keeps going back down. So that's why I don't trade at that time. Guys, you can't use TD sequential on the number of cases of COVID because that number only goes up. Like there's no, it'll never come down. You can't use it on the cumulative number of cases because it's a one-sided function, right? It's it's like using sequential on the number of days since Christ died. Well, like how useful is that, right? The number of days only goes up. It'll only go up. Can't use it. It's useless. You can use it on a ratio of, say, new cases versus deaths or something like that, because that one will eventually turn. But once it turns, it's not going to turn back up. So once again, I wouldn't use TD on that stuff. Do any professional money managers hold stock through earnings? Most professional money managers hold stocks through earnings because their job is to analyze the reports of those companies. I don't analyze the reports of those companies. I don't have the time nor the manpower to do it. But a hedge fund certainly does. And most big traders are fundamental analysts. It's their job to read those reports, and it's their job to prepare their portfolio positions through those reports. as an at-home individual investor, you do not have time to read and pay attention to everything Amazon has done since last earnings. When was the last time you read an Amazon earnings report from the first letter to the last letter, right? Unless you're reading unless you've read the last 3 Amazon's earnings reports, like every single line of that report, you have no business holding Amazon through earnings. If you have read every single letter of Amazon's earning report for the last 3 quarters, and you've paid attention to how Amazon has been doing this quarter, then sure, you should have an idea of what will happen to Amazon on earnings. Doesn't mean you're right, but at least you're prepared. At least you think you're right. So, of course, professional money managers that have resources to read those reports will hold assets through earnings. Cruise lines say booking for 2021 are up 40% despite terrifying series of onboard outbreaks. Interesting. Can you chart annual gold production? Yeah, probably, but I don't have the data. Are you still under the impression that altcoins will die? Of course. Seems like they are impossible to kill. Sure, but they'll still be around, but no one's gonna care. All right, market is going up as anticipated. I'm looking to exit my stuff at 10 a.m. So I will probably end this video in 10 minutes so I can go ahead and start to exit my trades. I also love the fact that we're about to have a 9 at 10 a.m. Well, not at, it won't be a 9, it'll be a 7, but it'll be close enough. And it's a double 9. So I am expecting the market to rise into 10 a.m. But I don't think this is over. I think the market is going to greatly pull back. But like I said, I'm very happy to exit the long side of my trades because I was getting very nervous about the long side, because I thought the market would be going down by now, but it's not. So this is kind of perfect. I try to keep a hedged portfolio, so there's always some long exposure and some short exposure. Sometimes it's by going long some stocks and shorting others. Sometimes it's by having calls and puts on the same asset. So I have so I have both sides of the market, and sometimes it's selling calls and puts on both sides of the market. So it's not always buying calls and puts. I sell time and volatility as well. So it really depends what time and volatility are doing. But I'm generally pretty hedged. When I take a single side of the market, it's not often that I just buy outright calls. I usually hedge them by selling covered calls against it. It caps my potential gains, but it also greatly reduces my potential risk. I talked about 5G recently. I want 5G to be around the planet. I'm happy that 5G exists. I'm not happy that the authorities will spy on us better with 5G. We need better laws and regulations to prevent that. But 5G is a technology. 5G is not what's spying on you. It's people that are spying on you. So we need better laws, better regulations. We have to vote better people into office that will care about your privacy and not about spying on you. So I like the technology. I don't like how the technology gets used.
It's very possible I missed my my trades on the cruise lines, but that's okay. There's always another train coming. There are always other things to trade. GameStop was a good one though. Too bad it wasn't a 9. Would have probably been all over. That's the only thing that was missing. I also prefer to trade in a calm environment, not in a hectic environment. I also prefer to trade in isolation and not doing live videos while also considering entries. I was going to look at Netflix. See, surprisingly, Netflix, oh yeah, it's up pretty well. Oh no, that's Tesla. Damn, look at Tesla. I don't know about this. I think it's going to pull back. Maybe a lot of this stuff, I'm going to wait for some 9s. Look at Tesla, you know, pop off a 9. If this thing gets to a 9 around 800, I might be buying some puts on this one. Netflix. Is that new all-time high? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Might be. No, it's not, but it's close. It's close. $20 to go. It's close. And Netflix was the one we thought was in full hyperwave, wave 7. Clearly it wasn't. If it's about to make a new high. Everything's up big. Everything's up big. Let's look at Bitcoin. It looks good. It's in the no trade zone still. It's coming up on a 9. I would not rush into a bullish Bitcoin trade right here. How's GBTC doing? I'm on a 15-minute delay, so the data should be here. The premium is at 11.6. The price is at 742. Let me check with my broker. Price is at 741 at my broker. Oh, now I'm getting data for the TSX version of the Bitcoin ETF. I wasn't getting that data yesterday. They wouldn't let me enter that trade either. I wanted to test it, see if I can buy it, just to test it. Wouldn't let me. I'm not ready to test if I can enter calls on VXX yet. I will check that maybe tomorrow when I think the market has topped. Well, there's our candle that's going to end at 10 a.m. So this is where I start to pay attention, and I see the candle already going down, so it's time for me to exit my trades. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. If you want to support, please check out the affiliate page. Don't want to load. There it is. Please check out the affiliate page. Unfortunately, I can't use my Embly card as I travel the world. This would be the Embly card that I would be using. I would order one or all of these. Financial Summit coming to Bali. And how many viewers are we leaving with? Let me see. Man, everything is slow today. And probably because I'm running my trading operation right now. Normally, I keep that turned off. That's definitely chewing up a lot of my resources on my laptop. Anyway, time to go. Time to get out of my trades. I think the market is going to top here. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I still think the market is going to top this week. And I will keep an eye out for that. One more look at the VIX. as I will be paying attention to a 9. What the hell is that? Yeah, like I said, I'm showing up a lot of resources on my laptop right now with my broker running. And it would be nice to catch that 9 tomorrow. I will keep an eye on that and see what happens. But yeah, all right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll probably see you tonight after market closes. It's going to be very interesting. This week is going to be very interesting in the market. I am looking for a market top this week and hopefully try to time it, exiting longs, keeping my shorts, and we'll see where it goes. All right, I will see you all on the next one, guys.